I'm Jordan Schwartz. I'm president of Pathable. It's an online community. Think of it as a private branded Facebook, plugs into your event website, helps the attendees meet beforehand. Now, I hate going to events, personally, and I know what you're thinking. You're looking at me, you're saying, Jordan, you seem so suave, so self-assured. Somebody please say it. Anyone? Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm nervous. I hate going to events. I never know who to talk to. I end up at the buffet line talking to somebody and they're boring, and it's a big waste of time. And I'm not alone. Let's hit a couple slides here. Tons of research shows the reason people are going to events is to network, and meeting people is just really hard. And that is what Pathable is all about solving. It's private branded network where just your attendees can meet, mingle, get to know each other before the event, have a mobile access to everyone's profile and their schedule while they're at the event, and then stay connected afterwards. So it integrates with most of the major registration services, eTouches, Cvent, Reg Online, etc., so that as soon as an attendee registers, they're a part of the network. It's embedded as a tab in your event website. Your brand, your look and feel, your data. The attendees belong to you, not to Facebook, not to LinkedIn. This is a profile. That's actually me behind the beekeeping mask there. Talk to me about that later. Finally, I'll have something to talk about. We integrate with Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. We'll tell you who you know that is coming, and we make recommendations on who you should meet based on common interests. Everyone gets this rich, customized profile. The attendees can find each other based on common interests. So you search, see who else is coming that shares your interests. Lots of slides here, so I'm just going to be wagging my hand in the air. You can have conversations with just the people who share your interests, get to know them by name and by face before you arrive at the event. Build your own personal schedule of the sessions you plan to attend, download handouts, and then start conversations with the people who are going to the same sessions as you. People you have something in common with, right? So it's helping your attendees get to know each other before they arrive at the event. Every session gets its own page where there are handouts. You can see speaker profiles, the attendee profiles. So the talks essentially become mini communities. The content catalyzes the community for your event. The attendees get to know each other around the topics that are most relevant to them. And they can schedule one-on-one meetings with each other. It works just like Outlook. I know what sessions you're attending, so I can request a meeting with you. I see your free busy time. You see my free busy time. I request a meeting. I can reserve a room or a table. And you, as the event host, can broker meetings for the attendees. So maybe you're doing a hosted buyer program, or there are VIPs, and you want to set up the meetings for some particular attendees. You can manage the attendee schedule all from a simple-to-use host interface. Sponsors and exhibitors, of course, get to play as well. They all get their virtual trade show booth where the attendees can see what they're offering, download handouts, book meetings with the booth staff. There's an interactive trade show floor map. I can see who's where. I can look up an exhibitor, find out where they are on the trade show floor, book a meeting with them. And all of this is accessible not just on the desktop beforehand, not just on the desktop for months and even the full year afterwards, but of course on your mobile device. iPhone, Android, BlackBerry, Windows Mobile 7. I have to say that. I'm from the Pacific Northwest. And everything can be sponsored. So the community can be sponsored. The homepage can be sponsored. The mobile event can be sponsored. So we often have events where instead of this being a cost for them, this is actually a revenue generator. We're giving you real estate that you can sell to sponsors and exhibitors. You're increasing the value that you're able to offer the exhibitors by providing them with year-round exposure to the attendees in a very, very targeted way. And of course, you don't have to leave the event community when it's over. You can leverage the engagement that you got at the event into a full year community, a year-round community for your membership. Multiple year communities. Of course, the attendees, they start to build up engagement with your brand and your organization over time. And that, again, that belongs to you, not to LinkedIn, not to Mark Zuckerberg or I forget who, some VC owns Twitter now. Now, why not just use Facebook and LinkedIn, et cetera? Sure, there's the data, but I got one other thing I want to show you, and that is engagement. So Meeting Professionals International, you may have heard of it, have used us for a number of years for their national events. Last year they used a Facebook event page and a LinkedIn event page and a Pathable community. So it gave us this great apples-to-apples comparison of engagement. One more. About 120 people signed up for the Facebook page, 140 for the LinkedIn event page, and 1,400 people signed up for the Pathable community. Because we integrate with registration, we integrate with your event website, and we provide event-specific value. People want to use the community because it's solving problems for them. It's telling them where to go. It's helping them connect with their peers and their colleagues, not just telling them what someone had for breakfast or how hard they partied over the weekend. And maybe I'm wrapping up. So, private branded social network, Pathable. Thank you very much.